Hi guys, Evie here. After watching this video, you will know everything about Mercury Reminiscence of Flower, an event SSR loaded into our archive during the last update. Reminiscence of Flower is a pink or sweet SSR. This suit has 8 clothing items and 7 out of the 8 items have stronger recolors. We're going to take a look at the original, Awakened versions, and more. First, let's take a look at the original suit in all 4 skin tones. We have Moonlight Tune, Nikki's Base Skin Tone, Glowing Ardor, and Passion Rhythm from left to right. I was obsessed with this set when it first debuted on the CN servers because I love traditionally influenced fashion. But I'm going to be honest, I never really styled with items from the suit after getting it. The good things about this suit is that this is a unique set and you won't get anything that's like this in the game. Hell's Morning Breeze is kind of similar in style, but Hell's suit is way less extravagant than this. All the details are delicate and beautiful. However, the dress is everything for this outfit and it's only one item. We don't have like a coat or anything. If you got everything except for the dress, it looked like you didn't get anything from this suit at all. Here are showcases of the Unawakened individual items. As you can see here, everything from the suit is kind of mediocre. The dress is the main focus, and I would say the only thing that is versatile enough to elevate different outfits is the fan. But the rest of these items, except for the dress and the fan, are not very worth getting styling-wise. There are just too many other dupes or similar items. Let's then awaken it. Here's a side-by-side comparison of Reminiscence of Flower and Garden Afternoon. I like both versions equally because even though the game only recolored this suit, didn't change the shape or anything, the different color combos gave out different vibes. The white and purple suit now changes into blue and orange. Again, this suit is super pretty and intricate when we're looking at everything all together, but I think that's because the dress made it this way. This suit looks kind of simple and basic when we take off her dress. The good thing is, though, if you got the dress item with your free pulls, you've basically completed the entire outfit. I also think the dress looks better with other hairstyles because this hair isn't my favorite and I'm also not the biggest fan of the hat. I think it's a bit too flat on the top. Here are a showcase of all the Awakened individual items. I tried to think of a way to separate her dress item into different things or make this set less about the dress, but I can't think of anything better than what Paper has done, since for historically inspired fashion like these, the main focus is the dress. It's probably not the designer's fault to make everything else simple because it'd be too much if all the accessories are too complicated. Let's now move on to reflection, archiving, cost of the event, and more. First, let's take a look at the Unawakened cover art on the left and Awakened on the right. You can find high-quality versions of these in my Discord server under the wallpaper channel. The link is in my video description. Here's the Awakening rewards order when you level up Reminiscence of Flower and awaken it to Garden Afternoon. This set has 8 pieces total and 7 out of the 8 have stronger recolors, leaving the fan in its original color. Honestly, I think they could have recolored the fan as well. To an orange or blue, like light blue, wouldn't it be cool? Well, maybe not that cool in this entire outfit, but it would be so cool to style with other things. But anyways, so this is a decent SSR reflection. It has the same skill as Nikki before the dawn, but overall, it's not worth it to use this reflection. Let me break it down here. This is a styling multiplier graph for most of the notable pink reflections so far across different Shining Nikki servers to give us a better idea of what's to come in the future. The blue line is the second CNY Emperor and Empress WR Pavilion. This is a slightly better reflection skill, but not as OP as Krista or the new Tiger reflection. The orange and red lines are exactly the same. It's the first anniversary reflection and Flame Fox, the event that we just got, or our first UR event. They have the same typical decent arena skill, which used to be the best option. Then Krista came out, of course. Then the green line and pink lines are also decent skills for the arena, but they're just SSRs, so they're not as strong as URs when fully leveled, but are still some of the strongest SSR skills. The green line is what we all get in the beginning, Leonid's Twinkle Twinkle. The pink line is Flower and Jenny from the styling competition. The purple line is Reminiscence of Flower. As you can see, it's slightly stronger than other SSR reflections. Then the brown line is an Arena UR reflection. It has the weakest skill out of all the URs, but it's not bad when you fully upgrade its passives and color reflection. The last one, gray line, is Nikki Garden of Time, a free reflection we got from Nikki's first birthday. It has the weakest skill, just like the UR reflection from the arena. Oh, I also want to mention that we're not talking about debuff removal or shield reflections. Those are still the worst, and don't ever use them if you're a competitive player. Even though Garden of Time has the weakest skill, it's still a decent reflection to use if you can't level up your other reflections, color reflection. Now, that's what we've learned about all the notable reflections so far. Let me walk you through my thought process. For whales, get the strongest one, max it out, and that's it. So right now on Global, we have Flame Fox. Then you'd have to change to Empress. The bad part is that we don't have a pink reflection that has an OP stat like Krista or Tiger yet, so you'd most likely have to change your main reflection again in the future, but you can use the fully upgraded Flame Fox as your secondary reflection in Memory Stairway, and you'll be super strong there. For dolphins, use a UR. For now, we have Flame Fox. Get enough echoes to a Call of Reflection 3 or 4, then save up your UR crystals until you think you're going to lose your arena ranking. If you don't think you'll ever lose your rank with a passive 111 and Call of Reflection level 2, 3, 4 reflection, then save your crystals for better pink reflections. You could even consider using Flower and Jenny since we have 3 attributes every week. If your other 2 attributes are strong, then use a maxed out Flower and Jenny, and spending less in the game isn't a bad option. Now for F2Ps, or players that want to spend as little as possible. For URs, not considering future reflections, use Flame Fox for now. Then save up for a pavilion that you're lucky in and use that event pavilion's pink UR because that way you'll save a lot of gems pulling for echoes. For SSRs, I recommend Nikki, Flower, and Jenny because it's a good and completely free reflection. Leonid's echoes and other event pavilion echoes such as Reminiscence of Flower are too expensive to get, so those are not worth it. I would spend all those gems into a UR pavilion instead. Now moving on to the item raw scores. The earrings aren't great if you have any URs or pulled for Yexiao's bunny suit. The hair is not very high scoring either, but if you do not have Flame Fox and didn't like Yexiao's bunny suit from Sea of Fantasy Gleam, then the Awakened Mercury hair isn't bad to use for now. Just keep in mind that we'll get so many UR suits in the future that you probably won't be using any SSR. Headwear isn't that good. Neckwear is not bad, but there's a high chance you will have one of the 4 top scoring ones if you've been playing for months. The dress isn't that good, especially since some players have gotten the reconstructed Flame Fox dress already. The gloves aren't bad, but we can only put Nikki in 5 accessories at once, and Flame Fox has a lot of accessories, so are other UR sets. The handheld is pretty bad scoring because it doesn't have an Awakened version. The shoes are just okay as well. Overall, don't get this if you want high scoring items and a good reflection. Get this suit only if you like the look of it. Or if you want the archiving experiences, of course. Here are all the resources needed to level up or awaken Reminiscence of Flower in Shining Nikki. Here's a pose you can get through this event. It's a selfie pose, so you can't really turn Nikki around and you can't zoom her in or out, but I think it's a really nice pose. Here's the background and stickers we can get through this event. I have to admit, This is my favorite background out of the entire game. You can probably tell because it's in all my Eevee avatars and stuff, because gosh, it may look simple, but it's so pretty and the colors are really nice. I can't wait to get this. Wish it was the main screen background, but nope, only Photo Studio. Here's a list of estimated pulls and costs. It usually takes about 60 to 100 pulls to complete a single SSR Pavilion. This one has less items, so around 40 to 90 if you want to get the entire suit and an echo. But just keep in mind, don't get it because it's a little bit cheaper. Get it if you like it, because it's not that high scoring and the reflection isn't that great. It's not a guarantee, because my pull count is just an estimate. I hope you guys are going to be super lucky, but it's also possible for someone to exceed 100 pulls. Not likely, but possible. This suit is indexed in Pigeon's Glory. You can get 150 pink gems upon completion of this suit. It is archived in Waltz in the Mirror. This archive currently has 6 URs on the CN servers. We have 2 Arena URs, then 2 URs from the second Christmas double UR Pavilion on the CN servers, one of the wedding UR suits, the Mercury one, and Lowen's glittering date from Sea of Fantasy. So, if you want to use any of them as your main reflection, consider completing Reminiscence of Flower for its experiences. However, if you don't have enough gems saved, this will probably return in the future as it is just a normal SSR Pavilion, and these usually return in about a year or so. Alright, that is it for this video. I hope my video was helpful. Do you like this suit? Are you going to try polling for it? I'd love to know what you think. Let's chat in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. Good luck and see you next time. Bye!